Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Alvis. And this time I will explain about the supercharger technology in the automotive. Watch this video until the end and don't skip it, cause I'm going to explain to you the basic of this thing. Okay, there's a few basic points that I'm going to explain. Let's go to the point number 1. A supercharger is an equipment that compresses the air being delivered to an engine, allowing the combustion chamber to be overfilled without enlarging the space. The higher concentration of oxygen provided by a supercharger is matched with a larger amount of fuel from the fuel injectors, thus boosting the power of the engine. How it works? More fuel plus more air equal bigger explosion equal greater horsepower. We cannot simply pump more fuel into the engine, because your engine will have trouble to burn if there is so much fuel in the combustion chamber. The chemical correct mixture is 50/1. Is essential for an engine to operate perfectly. The supercharger provides more air by compressing air above atmospheric pressure. There's two classifications of superchargers. First, positive displacement type, which delivered a nearly fixed volume of air per revolution at all speeds and a fairly constant level of boost regardless of engine speed. 2. Dynamic compression rely on accelerating the air to high speed and then exchanging that velocity for pressure by diffusing to or slowing it down and deliver increasing boost with increasing engine speed. There is 3 different superchargers that commonly used. The first one is root superchargers. The second one is twin screw superchargers. And the third one is centrifugal superchargers. This is root supercharger. How it works: as the machine lobes spin, air trapped in the pockets between the lobes is carried between the fill side and the discharge side, and large quantities of air move into the intake manifold and stack up to create positive pressure. Root superchargers are usually large and sit on top of the engine. Root superchargers are the least efficient supercharger for 2 reasons. First, they add more weight to the vehicle, and the second, they provide air in the discrete burst instead of providing in smooth and continuous manner. Next, there is twin screw supercharger. Twin screw supercharger pulling the air between the screw rods, which resemble a set of worm gears. Twin screw superchargers are more efficient than root supercharger. Twin screw supercharger produce more noise while working, and also the cost of twin screw supercharger is also high. That's because the rotors have a conical taper, which means the air pockets decrease in size as air moves from the fill side to the discharge side. And the last one is centrifugal superchargers. Centrifugal supercharger is similar to a rotor which rotates at very high speed with the RPM ranging from 50,000 to 60,000. A centrifugal supercharger works by powering an impeller at very high speed to quickly draw air into a small compressor housing. Impeller speeds can reach 50,000 to 60,000 RPM. Centrifugal superchargers are the most efficient and the most common induction systems. They are small, lightweight, and attachable to the front of the engine. How it works: as the air is drawn in the hoop of the impeller, centrifugal causes it to radiate outward. The air leaves the impeller at high speed but low pressure. A diffuser converts the high speed, low pressure air to low speed, high pressure air. This pressurized air is achieved. Drive used in supercharger. Mechanical belt like V-belt, tooth belt, or flat belt. And there's gear drive and chain drive. Exhaust gas turbines, axial turbine or radial turbine. And the other is electric motor. Supercharger and edge over turbocharger. Turbochargers do not suffer lag. Superchargers have no lag time because they are driven directly by the crankshaft, whereas turbochargers suffer from lag because it takes a few moments before exhaust gas reach a velocity that is sufficient to drive the impeller or turbine. Modification of the exhaust system. Installing a turbocharger requires extensive modification of the exhaust system, but superchargers can be bolted to the top or side of the engine. That makes them cheaper to install and easier to service to maintain. At the end, despite their disadvantage, superchargers are still the most cost-effective way to increase horsepower. Superchargers can result in power increase of 50 to 100%, making them great for racing, towing heavy loads, or just adding excitement to the typical driving experience. It is a must-use component in an airplane. Thank you for your attention. I hope you guys enjoy the video.